This is Brother Shareef with the Hour of Power. Go to Hour of Power, Shareef Hamid on YouTube. Subscribe and share the channel so we can continue to lift the mind, body, and soul of our people. This very special message is also sponsored by the Black Love Movement, the new Black Love Movement, a movement that is going to change the mindset, the perspective, and the false concepts that many of our people have, not only here in the local area of York, PA, but abroad. So as always, in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, we give him praise and thanks for his mercy and his goodness to the human family. We confide in no other in our time of need, and we praise no other in our good fortune. And if all the trees upon the earth were pens to write with, and if all the oceans were ink, and then another 7 oceans to add to its supply, the writing would still not be enough to explain the glory of God, for he's the exalted, all-powerful, all-wise. As stated earlier, we confide in no other in our time of need, and we praise no other in our good fortune. And even if I live to be 1,000, it still would not be enough to thank God for his many blessings and gifts. He is one. Before I get into this short message, I always got to let you know what's going on in the community with the Hour of Power and with the new Black Love Movement. This Saturday, July 28th at 2 p.m. at Albemarle Park, we will have the first inaugural Sister Circle, where sisters will come to the park, discuss anything they want to discuss, whether it's depression, anxiety, relationships, whatever's concerning our people. With women, black and brown women, that circle will be there. God willing, we will also have brothers there, not in the immediate circle for sisters, but we will have brothers in a bigger circle, making sure you're safe. So again, July 28th, this Saturday at 2 p.m. with God's will at Albemarle Park, that's 177 South Albemarle Street, we will have the first annual, probably here in York, PA, called the Sister Circle, where sisters can come in a safe space and discuss their issues, whatever it is. And some sisters was like, well, I don't want to discuss that. Well, come there and meet someone you don't know. Even if you walk away with that, it benefited you. You just can't stay in your own cocoon all the time and just know the same people. How are you growing like that? Meet some new sisters. That's why it's called a sister circle. But it's mainly designed for sisters to be in a safe space so they can discuss their issues and be safe. And like I said, I'm calling on all brothers to help me secure these sisters because they're beautiful and they're the baddest thing walking. So we got to make sure they're safe. So brothers, we can get together and watch Kobe and LeBron and the Eagles and the Cowboys and whoever else come together and do something constructive and secure these sisters. All right? So that's this Saturday at 2 p.m. On Monday the 30th, with God's will, the first annual, hopefully, the Black Love Movement is going to connect with the Latino family. The Latino, the Hispanic, and the Brown family. We're going to come together and we're going to have a big family reunion at Renaissance Park, 225 East Princess Street. We're going to have a big family reunion. The Black Love Movement connected with the Latino, Hispanic, and Brown family. We're going to bring it all together. We're going to bring it all together, God willing, this Monday at 6 p.m., rain or shine, at Renaissance Park on East Princess Street. All right? So that's this Monday. And the brothers said, rain or shine, we're going to be there. So we're going to make it happen either way. Even if we can't walk the streets because of all this rain that we're getting, we're going to hit the streets. We're going to come together. I'm going to say it again. The black and brown family is going to bring it together. No more of that. Those people up on Queen Street with the beans and rice and those people down the way on Duke Street. No, we're going to bring this thing together. The black and the brown family. Like Wu-Tang said, chocolate caramel, French vanilla deluxe, ice cream. We're going to bring it together this Monday at the park. Now, today's topic is a very serious one, and I hope we all can learn about it. It's called What is True Courage? A tribute to Tanisha Nene Harris, who happens to be my sister-in-law. Her Earth Day, I don't call it birthday because she didn't birth herself. Her Earth Day, the day she came into the earth, is tomorrow, and it's my mom's birthday. But when something comes across my mind, I just go with it. All right, I just go with it. I've been having a lot of strange, just ain't strange, but some different dreams lately. And you may say, well, that's your sister-in-law. But it just came across my heart and I couldn't sleep last night. So I decided to give a tribute to this young lady because tomorrow is her birthday, right? But, with the Hour of Power, we just don't throw things out there. We always try to give some knowledge so we can all learn, all right? So tomorrow is Nene's birthday, the 26th. But I'm giving a tribute to her today, and it's called What is True Courage? And a lot of times when we're trying to learn something or trying to learn a certain concept, especially when it has to do with morality and character, sometimes we have to look at what something isn't so we know what something is. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes when we want to learn something that's related to character and morality, sometimes we have to show or display what something isn't so we know properly what something is. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Say you're talking about someone being kind and someone being humble. Sometimes you got to show what a nasty person is, an arrogant person is, someone who's always being negative. Sometimes you got to show that person so you know and you are clear on what a positive person is. You feel me? You follow what I'm saying? Or say you want to bring out kindness, bring out the attribute of kindness. Sometimes you got to show someone who isn't kind, who isn't giving, so you know clearly how someone is to be kind and giving. So that's why I'm bringing this up before we get to our dear sister, right? Who happens to be my sister-in-law, all right? So today's topic is, what is true courage? And the Hour of Power, we drop knowledge unapologetically because we know we can prove it with no limit or time. Talking about whatever we put out there, we can prove it with no limit or time. In the last 1 or 2 years, this term courage has been popping up on social media and all over the internet, connected to this person called Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner. And I want you to get clear. I'm not beating up on anyone with their what they do in life, but I'm just making a point so you can follow me. So they've been connecting this word courage with this Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, who used to be a Olympic athlete, with the triathlon and all that stuff, and been retired. And he decided he was homosexual. Okay, that's his choice. And then he really got deep into his feelings or got confused or whatever. I don't know what happened to the man. And he decides to have a full-blown sex change. Talking about this now, as we know, Caitlyn Jenner. I'm not here to talk about homosexuality. I'm here to talk about what's true courage. So follow me. At the ESPY Awards 1 or 2 years ago, they gave this Caitlyn Jenner, right? They gave this Caitlyn Jenner the ESPY Award for courage. Gave him, used to be him, it got me damn confused. We'll just say her, gave her award for courage. How in the hell is that? Now, if you go to the Webster's Dictionary, I'm going to give you their definition of courage. It's really simple. We hear it all the time, but it's good to go over definitions sometimes so you're clear. Courage, according to them, is a mental or moral strength of value, to persevere, and to withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. That's their definition of courage. I'm going to say it again. Mental or moral strength and venture to persevere and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. What damn fear or danger was Caitlyn Jenner in when he decided to have a sex change? And what difficulty was he or she or whatever you refer to him as in when he decided or she decided to have a sex change? That his act doesn't match up with the definition of courage. But yet he got or she got the ESPY award for courage, and it kept attaching courage to him having this sex change and stepping out. How is that courage connected? I'm going to read it again. Mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. That isn't matching up. That isn't matching up. Now, some people will say, oh, I don't agree with that. But read the definition, and I want you to tell me, where was he or she in fear? Where was he or she in danger? And what was the difficulty? He made a choice to have a sex change. Courage is Minister Malcolm, Martin Luther King, Queen Anne Nzinga, Boukman Duddy, Harriet Tubman, if we want to go on a historical. So I got offended. You know how I roll. I got offended when I saw that. Courage. But now I'm going to give you a modern day example of courage, going off of their definition. My sister-in-law, Miss Harris, Nene as people know her, I don't think she'll mind me saying this because her and her other sisters, who is my wife, have put it on Facebook talking about her struggle the last couple months as she fights this battle with cancer, which she will win, and she's winning as we speak. That is true courage. And someone may say, oh, you're just saying that because that's your sister-in-law. No, the Hour of Power speaks unadulterated truth at any time. We don't patty cake around with truth. This is a true and modern day example of courage. She could easily take the road of, I have cancer. I want everyone to feel sorry for me. I want people to cater to me. I have seen with my own eyes her do the exact opposite. She could easily lay in the bed, which would be justified, and have people wait on her, which would be somewhat justified. I don't have cancer, but I know it must be a tough thing. We all have a family or friend that has went through this. It has to be a hell of a task and mountain to climb. The side effects, the radiation, the chemotherapy, not wanting to eat, possibly losing weight, and other things that I've just seen and read on from the side effects of cancer. But she has done the exact opposite. I've seen it myself. And my father, Sidney Howard, may he rest in peace, told me, he said, you know what, son? He said, it's a person, certain people that you really want to stay away from. He said, people who, when you always see the light side of their hand, this is what I'm talking about, the light side of their hand, he said, you want to kind of stay away from them because they're always taking. He said, the people that you want to gravitate to is the people when you see the dark side of their hand, because that means they're giving more. The light side of the hand, you're receiving or taking, but the dark side of your hand, you're giving. Even through all of this that she's been going through, and I can only imagine what she's going through, and she's going to win. She is winning, but it's still a hell of a trial and a tribulation. She